for Mobuzz TV on Tuesday, March 13th with an update from Turkey and Thailand, who've recently had some YouTube troubles. We told you on Friday that Turkey had banned YouTube over a video war that was going on between Turkish and some Greek users about how gay each other's countries were. Well, they lifted the ban. At first, it appeared the offending video was removed by YouTube, which would have been a shame to see them fold so quickly. But later reports are that the user removed it themselves, so YouTube Turkey is back in business. YouTube Thailand, on the other hand, had a bit of a stumble. The site was recently blocked from Friday to Saturday afternoon, it seems, with the site rerouting to a government agency that deals with censorship. Some speculated that it may have had to do with a clip of a CNN interview of the country's former prime minister, but no official explanation was given for the downtime. Over to France now, where the French Parliament may be the latest governmental agency to decide to dump proprietary software. Sorry, Windows, it appears you're a waste of taxpayer money. Yes, a big report was issued recently concluding that a lot of money would be saved using open source software, so the parliaments decided to go with Ubuntu, the more user-friendly flavor of Linux. Two companies, Linagora and Unilog, will be in charge of providing over 1,000 new computers to members and their assistants before the start of the next session in June. Now for some freaky, weird, scary science news. Researchers at New York University have found a way, okay, only in lab mice so far, to wipe a frightening memory clean from the brain without damaging other memories. They trained mice to fear certain sounds by accompanying them with an electric shock. Then, while under the influence of a certain drug, they called up the frightening memory with the sound, and the recalling of it while on drugs erased it. Untreated rats feared the sounds. Treated rats didn't remember the connection with the electric shock. It's early days yet, but perhaps the premise of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind isn't so far off. For all the crazy things science does know how to do, it's always amazing the questions that are still up in the air. Like the cell phone cancer debate, there's the cell phones in hospitals question. If you've been in the hospital recently, and really we hope you haven't, you may have seen signs prohibiting mobile use. It's generally been believed that they could somehow interfere with medical equipment. But a new study shows that to be patently false, though portable CD players may screw with someone's pacemaker. Yikes! I mean, what are people still doing with portable CD players? And finally, thanks to viewer Sarah Conley for alerting us to the marketing disgrace that is Calvin Klein's new fragrance. It's got iPod stylings and its own website. It's CK In2u. Ugh. It starts right there with the name, spelled out in SMS shorthand, and gets worse from there. They've decided that what they need to save their fragrance line, which has never since revisited the success of CK1, is a perfume for the techno-sexual generation, a phrase that's a pathetic ripoff of the hackneyed metrosexual, and which CK has already copyrighted, so it can only become trendy as they see fit. Why combine tech and sex? Because the millennial generation, those born between 1982 and 1995, is apparently defined by gadget use and the, quote, casual hookup. In another display of ignorance about and condescension towards online culture, their campaign includes such gems as the tagline, "She likes how he blogs. Her texts turn him on. It's intense for right now." Surely the greatest irony of all this must be that it is the very connectedness of opinion makers among technosexuals that will see this campaign fail. It'll be blogged into the grave fairly quickly, I think. Poetic, really. That's it for today, but let's say they got this memory erasing technology working for humans. What would you have erased from your memory? Bad dates? Embarrassing moments? Traumatic experiences?